Hello Cancer, and welcome to your May 2024 General Tarot Guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome, or welcome back. Thank you for being here. This is good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching Cancers. All right, my lovely people, let's see what we have. Now, as you will very likely know, April has its challenges, quite intense energies of release and transformation. May is apparently so much lighter and easier. And so far, the readings are showing that May looks fabulous. So let's see what we have for you, my beautiful Cancers. Okay, we've got Imagine. Gemini had that. All right, let's pop that there. Imagine. Tell me more for Cancer, please, for May. Chop wood to the sea and clean it up. Okay, so you've got a double message there that something is still needing a little bit of finishing off. All right, now let's just chat about April for a minute. I'm recording this at the middle of April and we are still in the midst of this very intensive astrological energy that frankly has been quite challenging for many people to deal with. But I want you to know that it's for you, not to you. And that it is, I felt the lift after the second eclipse, the big solar eclipse, the big full solar eclipse. The energy shifted. But we also have Mercury retrograde, we've got Chiron, we've got conjunctions. Go and watch your favourite astrologer. But basically all of April is very kind of changeable, chaotic energy. Now, what it's doing is it's enabling you, allowing you, supporting you in clearing out that which does not serve you. Whether that's a habit, a behaviour, a relationship, a job, whatever it is for you. We want you to imagine, it's their words, once I start saying we, this is them, not me. We want you to imagine the world for you as you would want it to be. Your world, your life. There she is, reaching up, a lasso in the moon to pull it down, you know, reach for the stars and the moon. You know, when we say, you know, we want something, but it's, you know, unlikely to happen, it's kind of not going to happen. When we start really focusing on our dreams, wishes and goals and imagining that we can have them, we reach for them and we pull them towards us energetically. So what are you imagining? What are you visualizing that you want your world and your life to look like in May? So start that imagination now, depending when you're watching this video. Start focusing on, right, what do I need to clear and clean? Because we've got 3 cards here of clean it up, sort it out, declutter, detoxify, end relationships that are toxic and poisonous in any area of your life. These 3 cards are all saying the same thing in slightly different ways. Chop wood. What needs to be chopped out, cut out. Do the work now and you'll reap the rewards later. Chop wood is like, imagining, you know, you're approaching winter and you want to chop all the wood up ready for the winter so that you have it all there. This is saying, get it done now because you will benefit from it so quickly and so fast. So what needs to be chopped out? What needs to be cleaned up? The stag represents leadership in the tarot, in the oracle. Stag is about taking charge, taking the lead. And there he is with his broom, his mop. Number 21 is a 3, expansion. What's holding me back from growing, expanding? What's holding me back from my dreams, my goals, my aspirations? What can I do to clear them, cleanse them? To the sea is a cleansing card. Again, we have all of that energy about the arrow pointing forward for me to go forward. I need to cleanse and clear my emotional debris. The water represents your emotions, but the sea, to the sea, the card says, the sea, the ocean, is, with all its salts and minerals and power and force, the sea is incredibly cleansing. If you can get to the sea in May, fantastic. If you can't, get in the bath, that'll do. Stick some magnesium salts in there. Visualize it under the shower, that it's washing away any stress, strain, negative energy, because a lot has come up for people in April. Me included. I've been quite unwell, and thank you all, by the way, for all of your beautiful, kind comments and well wishes. I'm much better now. But it's brought up a lot of stuff, and we've been detoxifying, releasing, realigning, rebooting. It's all that re energy because of Mercury retrograde, but it's so much more than your average Mercury retrograde that happens every 3 months. This is a real shift in the vibration. It's been clashy as well, you know, and the astrologers were saying there's likely to be like an increase in the war and the warmongering, and we've seen that this week with Iran bombing or trying to bomb Israel. You know, they were expecting that. This is all this conjunction and clashy energy, but what it's doing is it's bringing everything up to a head. Now that's on the wider world stage, but I want you to apply this to your own life. Things that come into a head in April. As we move into May, then we need to kind of go, oh, phew, thank God for that. Now I can cleanse and clear and reboot and move forward from there. All right? Okay, let's find out some more with the tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams. That's the wisdom of the oracle. All the cards I use are linked below. Just click the title and the description box drops open. My link to my website is there if you would like a private reading to know what's going on for you. All right, I am open for bookings if you want to book in. All right, so we've got the King of Wands. We've got the Queen of Coins. Centre of the reading, we've got the Fool. How lovely. There's your new beginning coming in. But we want to cleanse and clear all the crap so that we don't take it with us into this new beginning. All right? Okay, tell me more for my Cancers, please. Tell me more. Okay. Ten of Swords, the ending of that struggle. And the Star. Oh, see, that's lovely. Let me get the other row out and then we can have a chat. We might be here a while, so get yourself comfy. Get yourself a cup of tea or something. All right? Or a glass of wine or whatever it is you want. Seven of Cups. Options. Choices. Decisions. Confusion, perhaps. Eight of Pentacles, but it's getting clear. Clarifying the Fool. The Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Swords. And the Fool again. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is a double message of clarification and confirmation that your new beginning is happening in May. It's absolutely happening. So we've got the World twice. Sorry, the World. I can feel the World energy. It's probably going to come up when we clarify. We've got the Fool twice. We've got the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. So 4 major arcana out of the 12, out of the 10. See, it's Mercury retrograde and I'm double Mercury, and I always make mistakes and fluff up things. So just be patient with me, all right? Okay, so I love this actually. I really do. This is enlightening energy, and they're saying to me, my team, as I say the word enlightening, they're saying it's also lightening, lifting it up, lighter, not as heavy, not as intense. And this is part of this cleansing and clearing. When we've gone through a bit of an intense time, as many of you will have in April, not all of you, but many of you will, it's important once that energy sort of shifts that we cleanse it off. You know, think about it in a really simplistic way. You know, if you've been out in the garden, in the yard, or in the stables mucking out, and you're covered in mud and muck and everything else, you know, it all needed to be done. But then we're not going to go in and sit and watch telly with our feet up covered in muck and stuff. We're going to go in the shower first, put some clean clothes on, and then we feel good. It's a little bit like that, but energetically. Okay, so excuse me. So you're going to have a good old cleanse, all right, in May. And there'll be things coming up for you that you'll say, what's going on there? I don't need that anymore. That can go. You might be getting rid of a lot of stuff, trips to the dumping stuff off, trips to the charity shops, you know, what do you call it in America? Goodwill, is it? I'm not sure. We call it charity shops over here in the UK. Getting rid of stuff, letting it go. Getting rid of people that no longer serve you. That, you know, why are they in my life? You know, we've got absolutely nothing in common. Now, if that's just happily sitting in the background, that's okay. But if it's toxic for you, it's not okay. So you're really looking at that, including internally, all right, in terms of your diet, your health, your energy, and your mental health and emotional health. Who or what is creating a disturbance within you that you need to shift and change. You're going to find it ever so easy to do this. This is the thing I want to emphasize. You're going to find it ever so easy to do this because all this energy is with you to say, oh, we're just going to sweep that out of the way, clear the decks for you to move into this new beginning. All right? And it feels very strongly that all this clearing energy is the first couple of weeks. Now, we still have Mercury retrograde in shadow at that point. But literally, as we move into the first week of May, second week of May is easier again. Third week of May, easier again. So use that time to just clear out anything that's left over that needs to be done. Yes? All right. So let's look at this. I'm just going to get some water a minute. Hold on. All right. Okay. So imagine, what do I want my world to look like and be like and feel like? And what do I want to feel like emotionally, mentally, energetically? Let's imagine it, and then let's start dropping into the action to do something about it, because it's rooted down by a king and a queen. Powerful, powerful people. All right, so the King of Wands is all about that dynamic, determined, like the fire under your belly, like the fire in terms of burning some of your stuff, if that feels right. You might want to journal any of like old feelings and then burn it, right? The fire energy of the King of Wands, he's determined, he's enthusiastic, he's passionate, he's like, I can make this happen. This absolute determination to achieve what he is imagining he wants. And I love the fact that he's with the Queen of Coins, not the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Coins is very grounded, very earthed, very supportive and supported. Yes, she's financially secure, fabulous, but she's much more than that. She is that real sense of stability that we are wanting. So I want my world and my life to be nice and grounded and stable. So I'm going to look at my options and my choices with that Seven of Cups. Now I can get a little bit confused here, and this is what we need to clear away as well. When we examine various options, we might start off with 10, and then we'll go, that's not going to work, that can go, or there's that one's definitely a better option than that, so that can go. And you end up whittling it down to perhaps 2 or 3, and then you whittle it down again until you find that option that is just right for you. And then we can cleanse and clear out all those other options because we don't need them. It's that kind of energy. But it is, with the Eight of Pentacles here, a little bit of work involved in this. If I'm going to imagine my greatest life, I want to give it some time and commitment. Only a couple of minutes, but every day. If every morning I wake up and I really focus on my goals, and every night when I go to bed, the last thoughts before I drift off to sleep is imagining my world that I want it to be. Bit of effort, but absolutely worth it and pays off. Now that Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles there can also be talking about a job, because the Eight of Pentacles is the worker card. So this could be related to a job, a career, a business. Could be related to working on a hobby or a book that you're writing or reading. It could be working on yourself. In what way are you working on this? You're looking at your choices and options from an empowered, stable place, because you are imagining a better world for yourself. And we're not talking about the wider world, we're talking about your personal world. And most people's world is about their home, their relationships, their income, and their happiness, and their connections, and their health. All right? Without health, we haven't got much, have we? So that's your foundation. That's what you're working on. So you're going to chop out anything that needs to go. Now, that might be getting rid of a way of eating, a way of drinking, a way of coping, our crutches, self-medication, whether that be sugar or alcohol or spending, whatever it is for you. There is a detox happening here, a real cleanse and clear. And as I said, it can be in any area. All right, it's a general read. So apply it to your own life if it resonates at all. So what needs to go, Cancer? What needs to be sorted? Because this new beginning, the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool, this is huge confirmation of a brand new start for you in May. All right, that Fool is taking a leap of faith, trust, diving in, going for it, because the time feels right. The Wheel of Fortune is about timing and karma and cycles and circles, and it's time to move into the new now. So as we move into the new, we're checking and double checking. Have I cleared everything that needs to be cleared? Because I don't want to take that with me. I want to leave that behind. And I particularly want to leave behind this Ten of Swords. This is a card of a huge challenge, huge challenges, anxiety, stresses, exhaustion, betrayal. It's hard energy, but it's a 10. And that means it's done. It's finished. It's complete. We're cleansing it. We're clearing it up. And we're saying this is done now. And this could be old trauma from decades ago, finally ready to rear its head, and out it goes. Yes, this is what April has been about. But there's a little bit of a hangover here in May of what else needs to go, and have you got it all? Have you got 90% of it? Let's get the other 10%. It's that kind of thing, all right? So we need this clarity with the Queen of Swords. This clarity, this focus. This is the truth. What am I missing? What's in the way? What do I need to do? Really using that very fierce independent energy, fierce truth, right? We're not dressing it up. We're saying it as it is, to ourselves and to others, but this clarity coming in of I'm done with this. I am so done with this. I am over this. It's time now for me to step into the star energy and the Fool energy again. The star, my hopes, my wishes, my dreams, my aspirations. You see, we have it again here with that imagine. So now I'm stepping into actually creating that reality. My light coming back, my balance coming back. The balance of, you see the water here being poured in. It's like converging the energies to create this beautiful new beginning with the Fool. And there he is on the edge of the cliff, ready to jump into his new life, feeling free and light. Yeah? I mean, here he is. Look at him. He's celebrating. All right? He hasn't got to this point in like, oh my God. It's like, yay! Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I've got a new beginning. It feels amazing and liberating and uplifting. So there's a new beginning here. Clear out the old. Let's dive into the new beginning. All right, let's clarify. I'm going to use the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay. All right, let's talk about this chop wood, all this cleansing energy that we have. Chop wood to the sea, clean it up. Can we get any more detail on this, please? All right. Page of Coins. All right, now, Page of Coins, I'm asking the question about what needs to be cleared up, all right? He is more about anything else about stability and security. Do I feel safe? Do I feel secure? Am I open to opportunities or too scared to take a risk? If I'm too scared, that fear is getting in the way of me potentially having some wonderful opportunities. So this is what I'm cleaning up. Any part of me that feels ungrounded, unstable, that feels blocked, that feels not rooted, all of that, that's what I'm clearing up. I want to know and trust that I am safe and secure, and I am going to grab hold of any opportunities that come my way. I'm ready for those opportunities, and I'm going to embrace them. All right? Tell me more. Let's have a look at this Queen of Coins. What's she about, please? Nine of Wands. All right. The battle-weary soldier, the exhaustion, the tiredness, but also with that, the resilience, the I'm not giving up, I'm keeping on going, but oh my God, I am struggling here. All right, so you're coming to an end of this. It's a number 9. We're not quite there yet. We're nearly there. And this is, I'm clarifying the Queen of Coins here. If you've been overworking in order to get your financial security, if you've been working ridiculous hours or just keep pushing yourself to try and get financially secure, particularly with work, and I will be doing the money and career readings soon, so keep an eye out for those. But this has been a struggle, all right? And we want this struggle to come to an end. Tell me more about this struggle for my Cancers, please. Thank you. Knight of Swords. We're going to take action and we're going to communicate. All right, Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight in the deck. And the Swords is all about our thoughts, all right? So get your thoughts out, get them down, write them down, journal, send an email, research. This is taking some action on, this is too hard, all right? So if this is your job, for example, and you're having to do ridiculous hours, this is the time you might be sending an email to your boss saying, this isn't sustainable for me, we need to look at more staff. This is you saying, right, how can I get my stability in? I am looking into all my options and I'm taking action on them. I'm applying for jobs. I'm sending in my resume with a covering letter. I'm updating my CV. I am speaking with recruiters. If this is a home, because it's my foundation and my stability, I'm working with the realtors. I'm working with the estate agents, the letting agents. I'm doing what I need to do and I'm reaching out, making phone calls, speaking to people, taking action. Okay? Right, let's find out some more. What am I clarifying here? 7 of Cups. Let's have a look at this 7 of Cups. What are these choices and options? What's going on with that, please? Thank you. The Hermit. Okay. So to get the answers, if you've been feeling confused and confuddled and bewildered, I'm just hearing that song, Bewitched, Bothered and Bewildered. If you've been feeling like that, the answers are within. That's what the Hermit is. The Hermit is the I card, the what's right for me, what's important for me. So stop looking outside, all right? When we just keep looking at options, we go round in circles. And you know what the head does? We just, like a record player, going on records of those black round things for those of you under 40 that don't know. My older people will be laughing here. Like a stuck record, okay? Those thoughts just keep going round. So to stop them, we're going to step back, bring your attention into yourself, into your heart, and say, right, what would love do? What would love say? If I had no fear inside me whatsoever, what would I do? All right, as you bring that awareness in, then the answers get clear, okay? All right, let's find out some more. Tell me about the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. This is exciting. What is this about? This new beginning, this new karmic cycle. It's an end of that struggle. That 9 of Wands moves to the 10 of Wands, the completion. What's been hard, what's been difficult, what's been exhausting, what's been draining, this cleansing and clearing we do just lifts it. It lifts it all off. And I can breathe, and that feels really good. And we've got the Queen of Coins again, so she's showing up twice. And in this deck, as you can see, her third eye is lit up like a massive Christmas tree, just lit up. All right, she's saying, I use my intuition to guide me into my prosperity, my abundance, into feeling and knowing I'm grounded and secure. You are lighting your way to abundance. You are following your inner guidance to your prosperity, to your security. That's what May is all about for you, and it feels amazing. Let's have one more on this. Give me one more about this Fool, please. Oh, two more. Okay. All right, we've got Judgment and Six of Swords. That's pretty clear. That is pretty clear. So clarifying the Fool, the end of the struggle, the beginnings of this new security and stability, the rising up like the phoenix, like the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis, that the old is done. I'm having a rebirth and I am moving into a new time now. Six of Swords, calmer, easier, smoother. That's what we're wanting. Feels lovely. All right, let's find out a bit more over here at the end. Okay, let's have a look at this star energy. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. This is you shining your light, healing, rebalancing, rebooting, coming into your dreams and aspirations and aligning with them. Aligning with them. And doesn't that make absolute sense with the Magician? There you are, in your magic to create. That's who he is. He's the alchemist. He is the magician. He has all the tools that he needs to be able to transform, to create something out of nothing, or to transform something that wasn't so great into something that is. You are in your power, Cancer, in May. By the end of May, you are absolutely in a far, far better, calmer, easier place. Strong creative energy now. So you're moving into better times. This is beautiful. Let me get you an affirmation card and then we'll get an angel card. What's the best and most appropriate affirmation for Cancer for May, please? You've got a receive card, which is lovely. Okay. I start my day with gratitude. I end my day with gratitude. I am so grateful. All right. Important, essential, because all good things come out of a gratitude and appreciation, because the universe will match you and double it. Whatever you're grateful for, it will bring you more things to be grateful for. So be grateful for this opportunity to cleanse and clear and detox and shift out of what has been hard into what is easy. To say to yourself, I'm so grateful for this release, for this new start. I am so grateful that I am here to enjoy this new start. Yeah? I will share this with you. I haven't with anybody else, but the reason that I was not very well was that I had a massive, massive abscess on my back that was hugely infected, size of a golf ball, and absolute agony. I've never known pain like it. And it went on and on and on. And every day I said to the universe and my body, I am so grateful for this abscess. I am so grateful for this because it shows me the poison that has been in my body for a long time that is now making its way out. Emotional poison, psychological poison, whatever the poison was, I won't tell you much more about that, that's my business. But things that have caused poison, toxicity in my world and life, that they are releasing through this abscess. Yes, it hurt. Oh my God, it hurt. Anybody who's ever had an abscess will know what I'm talking about. I've never had one before. It was horrible. It's almost gone now. I've got a little crater in my back, which the nurse is filling up for me every 3 days and dressing it. And I don't feel in pain anymore. But every day I was saying, I'm so grateful for this, because that poison must have been inside me to come out of me. So it's coming out, and it's better out than in. It's freeing me. I asked how long it had been there, and I'm being told nearly 10 years. And I'm like, fantastic, thank you so much. I'm so grateful this is finally coming out. And it all happened between those 2 eclipses. That 2-week period is when this all erupted. And I could feel the energy, heavy and toxic. But at the same time, I knew absolutely it was for our benefit, not for our harm, to bring everything out that needs to come out so that we're free to move forward. And that is what's happening. So be grateful for anything you're noticing, because we've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth here. Anything you're noticing that is not very nice, that needs to be sorted and cleared, be grateful for it and say, I'm finally seeing it and I can now take action. And I have all the action and all the support that I need. All right, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Cancer, please. Final message for my beautiful Cancers. Thank you so much. All right. Source of life. To see, in a way, this is another cleansing card, because that's the way I see it. There's the hands of God, the hands of the universe pouring down and over you. I see that as a cleansing energy, straight from source, straight from God, straight from love, cleansing you and clearing you into your best self, your best life, your freest, most lightest self. So source is with you, helping you through this and into this beautiful new beginning. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope that's helped. I am incredibly grateful for your time on my channel, for your love and support. If this was helpful, give it a like, a share, thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. It's completely free. Just click that subscribe button there. It helps my channel to grow, and it helps other people to find these videos, which I make to help and support people. So thank you for being here. I'll be back in a week or so with your money and career, and I'll see you then. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.